With
There is a and it annoys me.
all right, I'm gonna go pee real fast before we start the next game. All right, guys, I'm gonna pee real fast before we start the next game. All right, I am back, sir. Sorry about that.
It's fine. I'm in my garage.
Oh, cool. You're well, you get a wireless headset, or that thing has that good range?
What, like 20 yards? Yes, it is a wireless headset. It's a PlayStation wireless headset. It is the standard PlayStation wireless headset.
Well, Aaron says, I want to join you guys, but I probably had the best stream of my life. Or of my career, LOL. I said, fuck it, ruin it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to ruin it. He can
I could use the carry.
I mean, he doesn't have to ruin it. He doesn't have to stream. I'm not streaming.
Right. Dude, you know what? We've done really good tonight, though, too.
Yeah, not bad.
We're 12 and like 3. I mean, that's pretty damn good for a guy with a 63% win rate.
I have a slightly higher win rate than that. I don't really care what my win rate is. It's a few percentage points higher than what I would want it to be.
All right, guys. I'm just trying to recruit one more for the fun.
Prost. Oh, it says Prosit on the side of it. Fantastic. Delightful. So we have apparently started a new stream?
I just restarted it so the video capture sound was working. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have that problem with the other capture card. I don't know why this brand new capture card's having the same problem. I don't know if it's the game or what.
I think it's probably an Xbox thing.
You think so? It might be. Right? It might be. I'll do a hard restart on it tomorrow. There's nothing I can do about it now. It is what it is.
Yeah. I am okay with it is what it is.
What's up, Clayton? How you doing? Thanks for stopping back by. Yeah, we're having some issues with sound. Yeah, Steve, weather's heading my way. You pick what you want. I picked all night. I'm fine with, you know what? I wouldn't mind like a tier 4 Ohotnik game. I love my Ohotnik. It's my favorite ship.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't like going low tier, but I do. I find it fun.
So I have, I have never played this ship. The Contadicavore, I think is the full name, is the
Tier 4 German or Italian battleship.
Italian battleship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the time that it was built, it was the ship with the largest main battery in the world, but I'd have to look that up.
So the Italians actually had a really great fleet. They just kind of caught at Toronto, right? Am I wrong about that?
Well, I mean, the Italians had a lot of really innovative ship designs. And if you look all the way back at like the tier 3 that we have, which is the Dante Alighieri,
Yeah.
if you look at that and then you look at the Russian ships, you can see very clearly where the Russian ships were inspired from. And that inspiration continues all the way through like the Tashkent, because Tashkent built in so anyway, Italians kind of get written out of history as being important people for the development of various naval technology. In a certain way, you can kind of like, you can write it off and you can be like, yeah, it makes sense, because they never won any battles of any import.
Yeah, I just remember seeing a few places where they said that the Italian Navy was actually really decent. They just didn't get a chance to get going.
They had two things that were really going wrong for them, and that is that their coordination with the Italian Air Force was really, really, really bad.
I just got screwed over here.
And their
Right.
their situation in terms of like fuel was always bad.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go to the left, by the way. This is the first game I've played in this, and it is completely stock, by the way.
West or east? You say left. Do you mean your port?
Hey, yes, I do mean I am turning to the east.
Okay. That's how drunk I am. I need that specific.
I ain't going to the east.
Okay, well, left could be west if you're looking at the mini-map. Just saying.
Sure. It could be all sorts of things. If you've already fallen over, it could be up or down.
I haven't fallen over. I'm doing fantastic. So I get drunk probably 4 times a year total.
Oh, well, you're off to a good start.
I am. So here's the deal. I don't usually drink solo, and my wife doesn't really drink. So like, I'm not gonna, like, she doesn't drink, she doesn't cuss. It's really weird. Like, so I'm not gonna sit around and drink by myself.
Any of the things that I do.
Yeah, she doesn't like me in general. So I can count on one hand how many times I got drunk last year, and it was all during stream with Warpig. All right, my one guy with the Kalishnikov's popping off right now on the fucking deck. This isn't a good game for an Ohotnik, though.
I mean, it's not a terrible game. If you can get into one of those gaps.
Yeah, well,
then
if they're pushing,
do the things that the Ohotnik does.
They gotta push. The Ohotnik cannot torp things if they don't push. Without suicide torping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 13. Yeah, wait, no, not 13 guns? 3, 9, 13. Yeah, 13 guns. It was one more than
So I just send out some anti-DD torps, but 2 DDs are way over there in the west, so. Clayton, I gotta tell you how much I appreciate you being here. I've restarted my stream a couple times due to sound issues.
The name of this ship correctly. A lot of this stuff.
Is it the Corvée? Or do they not say it like that in Italian?
Cavour?
Cavour? Do they say?
I think it's Cavour. Whoa. That is insane.
That Allegheri's probably dead.
There, that's way better. That looks more like the first shot I shot out of this. It was like, you know, the perfect laser beam, right? Yeah, Conte de Cavour. I was correct. I'm really happy about this. I don't know why I remember the name of this.
But say it again.
Conte de Cavour.
Conte de Cavour. The Conte di Cavour.
Activated.
It doesn't have an E at the end.
Yeah, I must say it anyway.
Okay.
Just be honest with you. Britain's dead. So don't shoot at the Britain. God damn it.
Dante Alighieri, who is obviously the guy who wrote Dante's Inferno.
Ah.
I think.
Smoke screen set.
Right? Dante Alighieri? I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was the guy that wrote that movie, The Prince of Tides.
You might be disappointed there.
Yeah. Once again, man, thanks for divisioning with me tonight. I had a lot of fun.
Well, it's the first time I haven't been uninvited, so, you know, it's
Oh, I'll never live that down. Never live that down.
I was driving through Missouri, and it was like, it was either I had to take, because I think either way I went, I had to kind of go through like Kansas City.
Engine boost deactivated.
And it was either you go north and take the more direct path that doesn't have any of the nonsense involved with it. Or you can drive through St. Louis. You're like, what do you think? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then it's like 30 minutes out. It's like, GTFO. And I was like, oh.
So here's was my main beef was my 5-year-old is like extreme ADHD. Like he's hard to deal with by yourself. Well, he's not now because we got him on medicine, but before he's like super hard to deal with. And my wife ended up having to work. So like the person that I was like really counting on to deal with the kids was gone. Oh no, don't you tort me. Ah, you suck.
I'd have yelled at the kids for you.
I know, but I didn't want like the first time you fucking came over to my house or whatever, you'd have to deal with the bullshit that you were gonna have to deal with.
I mean, like,
I know.
I'm fairly certain that one of my best friends has a son with some sort of learning disability that I have never asked about.
I'm gonna go after
But
the DD, not the.
Readily apparent.
So now, funny story. He's on. It's like his fifth day or sixth day on medicine, on ADHD medicine,
Mm-hmm.
and like one of the days was a wrestling tournament, and I feel like it's a performance enhancing drug, cause the kid wrestles completely different on his ADHD medicine and just dominates. I felt bad.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm like, man, I hope they don't fucking piss test him. He's in trouble.
So that's curious because they always say that like ADHD,
Yeah, Clayton,
like-
ultra focus. Yeah.
like for like young boys though, it's not always good because the ADHD is often diagnosed as a side effect of not learning in the traditional way.
Yeah.
You slimy
had it
scum
set
that get
up.
on your face and give me 25.
I am in trouble, Skid or John. It's because I'm hammered drunk.
There's a bias in that sort of diagnosis against young boys, which is interesting, and it's a curious thing to think about. I don't have any young boys or young girls, as far as I know, running around out there. So I only know it from a study point of view. Like I'm aware that the literature exists that those sort of medications can actually dull a certain amount of progression.
So
But
let me put it to you this
they're
way.
probably helpful for some people. I don't know.
When he was wrestling without the medication, he was so distracted by both the ref.
I'll just go ahead and categorize this under interest.
Yeah. So he was so distracted by the ref, by the time on the clock, by the coach talking to him, by me yelling at him, and by the actual wrestler, that he spent most of his time looking around trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. All right. He wrestled good, but he was so distracted by 8 different things that
All right. To the extent that you are talking,
yeah,
I don't think anybody can hear you.
that's okay.
At least I can't.
I'll restart it because I was muted.
Okay.
So
I was like, have I said something?
no, I was
unforgivable?
muted as fuck, and that's something I do a lot. So keep an eye out for that. He was so distracted by the ref, by the time left on the clock, by the coach yelling at him, for me yelling at him, you know, things like, you know, shoot or whatever in wrestling you yell at people, by the crowd. He was so distracted that he was not chain wrestling, which is basically just never stopping, right? So he took the medicine for the first time, and last tournament last Sunday, he wrestled, and he just shit on all these other kids because he didn't stop wrestling. He didn't look at nobody else. He never stopped. It was so ignorant. I was like, I felt bad for these other kids because he's a very natural wrestler. And I don't know why that is because I was not a natural wrestler. But, like, it hyper focuses you. And I cannot wait for this weekend to be just like, watch him just dominate these other kids. It's so bad. I'm like, if they test him, because like you would think like hyper attention deficit, they'd like treat it with downers, but they don't. They treat it with uppers.
Nope.
I don't understand how that works because I'm not a medical professional at all. I'm a fucking electrician.
I mean, don't pay more attention to almost than I probably should.
So my buddy John's watching. He goes, I'm glad I'm watching now because you play a lot better when you're drunk. He's not wrong, man.
He only plays good.
I do. I only play good when I'm hammered.
For I Conte de Cavour. I cannot believe that I remembered the name
Conte
of
de
this ship,
Cavour.
the full thing. Conte.
So
Conte de Cavour.
I have not played the Brandenburg one time since I bought it. Do you mind if I play it?
Have at it.
Whew. All right. Let me see if I can even see in German right now.
We can't have anyone freak out there, okay?
Now, would you suggest hide, or would you suggest? Well, you don't. Well, you wouldn't play hide. You would,
I wouldn't suggest hide.
and you wouldn't play
No,
Scharnhorst
as a
either.
general rule, I would not.
You slimy
Okay.
scumbag,
Well, I
get on
wanna
your
ask
face
you
and
then.
Give me 25.
Mark runs hide, and it annoys the shit out of me because there are so many times that I could have saved his life with will to rebuild. That said, I understand why he does it.
Now, let's say I had a 16-3 Scharnhorst.
God, this is the. Are you seeing what is on stream? With your head on top of this, like.
Okay, hold on. Yes, I know what you're saying.
It's horrendous.
Hold on.
It is horrendous.
I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. Because I have my head set up perfectly.
Don't.
Fitness, you may be the only no,
right,
I
well,
got 9 viewers.
You're gonna get 1 dislike on this stream. There you go.
My head is perfectly set up for these commanders to be the head. Isn't it?
Okay. Am I gonna play Mines or am I gonna play Kaga?
Let me put a couple boosters on here because if I'm gonna run this bad boy, I might as well put. Yeah, so on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch Fitness. So, I mean, I've had to restart a couple times, so I've lost a lot of viewers. At one point, I was at 35 or 36, but now I'm only at 8 or 9 because the audio was messed up. So I restart it. It is what it is. So, put the founder flag on because I'm a bad bitch.
What do you want? You want Mines or you want Kaga?
Play your Kaga.
You probably want Mines.
Play your Kaga. You know, do your thing. It doesn't matter.
No.
I want you to play what you're gonna have fun with. I care absolutely nothing about my win rate. If you didn't know that.
Well, that's great because you're probably not gonna win in a Brandenburg in a carrier. A carrier match. It's got cruiser levels of AA.
I told Hipper, he said he's at work. I said, call off, come hang. I'm drunk as fuck.
Oh.
Oh, look at no DDs. Switching to AP. First run in the Brandenburg.
The Oh man. I will say the one thing I really love about this ship is I love the art department.
Yeah.
It's just a really slick model. I like that they actually gave it the camouflage deck.
They've done good on all the ships, honestly. My secondaries reach out to 11-7. That's pretty sweet.
Welcome, Steven. Welcome, American Made. I know
What's up,
you.
American Made? I love you. Steven, what's up? I am a drunk bum. Thanks for the 50 stars 4 minutes ago, because I have not ultra focused. That's right, Clayton. Because I have no ability to multitask right now.
He can barely single task.
Right. I'm not even fucking half tasking. Willow.
All right, what do you got? Massachusetts, kill me. Okay. Kansas, also horrendous.
Dude.
That's a Minotaur, which is terrible. And another Minotaur, which is also terrible.
So,
Alaska.
so Kansas has been treating me right, dude. Citadel the Minotaur, 5 pens on it for 21,000 damage.
Here's one of the issues with this ship, is that when you get into a match like this, you end up with so many ships that have exceptional AA that you really do get raked across the coals.
I'm gonna try to get rid of this Minotaur.
I hit him with 3 torpedoes.
Yeah, he's
which
almost
is
dead.
Honestly, pretty good.
All right, he's out of. Oh, he's done. See ya. Good luck at work, man. Have a good day, Steven. Willow, you're not uninvited. No, I drank. John, I drank that. This Cleveland's trying to burn me. You mind going to get him spotted? Ugh.
I mean, literally, there's only one ship on their entire team that doesn't have incredible AA.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a rough...
and it has okay AA.
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry. This is a rough game for Akaga.
So one nice thing about the Kaga is with 5-kilometer torpedoes, so this guy is just let out a smoke screen, right?
Oh, this Cleveland is fucking me up, man.
All right, so this isn't going to apply here, but a lot of times with the Minotaur, like somebody will just sit in their smoke. And with DDs and with cruisers like the Minotaur that sit in smoke, you can oftentimes kind of do terrible things to them because they will I mean, if they're sitting in smoke, they're by definition not moving,
Right.
or at least not very much. And if you can get it to the point where you can just barely get the range to the smoke screen, you can end up in a situation where maybe you can get 2 sets of torpedoes off without ever actually being spotted into a blind smoke screen, which is super fun if you actually end up hitting anything. It's a huge advantage that the Kaga has. You can get essentially 8 torpedoes running together. They don't do a lot of damage individually, but they can do
Oof.
Pretty decent amount of damage overall.
Oof.
But like this game is just like this is a terrible game for Kaga.
Yeah, I don't know if you can go over there to the east and kill
ship
that Prince Eugen. He's one hit.
The only ship that has modest AA is Prince Eugen. Everything else has fantastic AA.
He's one hit over there. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, man. I ain't been this fucking hammered in a long time. Like a long time. I'm gonna stay where I'm at because this Massachusetts is coming around and I'm gonna fuck him up.
You are muted again.
Oh, this Massachusetts is fucked.
You have not played the Kaga?
No.
So it has
Oh.
do is kind of like the British. You come in for a bombing run as opposed to a dive bomb run, and you come in as opposed to the British. You come in very low, which is really kind of fun because you can actually aim for specific parts of ships. The problem is you lose all your planes.
I am
Which is
way too drunk to be playing this game.
some would say a bit of a disadvantage.
I missed most of my torps. Well, I think that Massachusetts is still flooding because of me, but I launched torps at this Massachusetts and this Alaska and just fucked them bad.
So that's a Cleveland, so that's death.
You're right, the Kaga does have a beautiful model. Those 5 secondaries on each side look really good too.
Yeah.
You know what else looks really good? I think it's the Implacable has a special skin that looks really good.
You mean the winter skin?
Yeah, I like it.
I did actually buy that to see if I could even see it, and I can't.
Oh, because of your settings.
I do. Yeah. I mean I have
I like how purist you are, man.
I have
I mean, you are a purist.
To see, yeah, you still have to see a lot of nonsense. So like, even with my settings, I have to see, like the vomit camo for.
Nice kill.
I call it the vomit camo. It's the 2022 or 2021 what do you call it?
Holiday.
Halloween camo.
I like that stuff. It reminds me of desert panzer camo.
Yeah, it doesn't remind me of that very much.
It does a little bit, but I get it. So, do you play World of Tanks at all anymore?
That's right.
I have.
We can't have anyone freak out there. Okay?
Anymore?
Gotta keep our
really.
composure. Just too far. There's too much
The 3.0
to lose.
update was pretty much like this game is dead.
Tactic loves space camo on his ships. I bet he does.
I actually do have the standard space camo on my Implacable.
Really?
But it's just gray with lines.
Yeah.
so I don't find it that offensive.
That's funny, American. I'm not even following your planes. I'm just watching your ship. Since I fucked it and only did 48,000 damage. I may call it after this one. I think I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. And I don't want to drag you down with me. Now, if one of the other CCs would have stepped up and said, "I'll join with you," and carried us, I'd have been like, okay. But yeah, I'm a bit screwed.
They would have had some work to do with
yeah.
What is that? Do you know what's way out there to the east of this? Oh, it's a full strength Kansas. What's not to love? Okay, so that guy's dead. Cool.
He's also one away from a Kraken. So he's not exactly trash.
Well, he could be. The Kraken isn't. Or, like, in one game, the Kraken isn't the best indicator. But in any case, it's not a great sign for me.
So do you like the Kaga? I mean, they seem pretty low on the drop.
I mean, I like the Kaga's planes situation. I think that the AA at legendary tier and by and large at tier 7 is a little bit absurd. How does the Kaga play? Somebody just asked me in the thing.
Willow.
Or sent me a message.
Willow. Look at this. You see this? It's empty. Which means, and I don't drink very often, so as a lightweight at 250 pounds, I'm Dunsky. Now, he's going to get a solo warrior here in his Kaga. The old solo warrior in the Kaga.
In the Kaga.
I love you too, American Made. Oh, man.
That was upsetting.
I might as well switch to the fucking potato filter for a while, so people can't see how drunk I really am.
But
how do you feel about Dirtato? Be honest. It's okay if you don't like Dirtato. He's special.
I don't mind it. I disagree with some of the things that you say.
Oh wow. Well, that's okay. Dirtato said some controversial shit.
I disagree with some things that lots of people say. I disagree with some things that Mark says.
Well, have you seen a drunk Dirtato?
Like, super low?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is super low.
You can literally aim for different parts of the ship with these dive bombers. They're not even really dive bombers. They're low.
Dirtato is hammered.
Well, the game is over.
Dirtato loves you guys.
I don't really need to worry about this.
All right. For our last game, I'm going to ask you to pull up.
17 seconds.
Do you still own your Mikasa?
10 kilometers in 17 seconds. Not going to happen.
Do you still own a Mikasa?
Yeah.
For our last game, let's just play a Mikasa for the shits.
Oof. Well,
For a while, did you know I owned the Mikasa damage record?
oh my! So this is the issue when you end up with the Kaga and you can't land a lot of torpedoes. Is you do get really any sort of XP.
Yeah.
That I spotted for a Minotaur that was running away apparently didn't matter at all.
Yeah, that's rough,
But
man.
I don't mind it conceptually that that's the role of the carrier. I don't think they get fairly compensated for it. Like what
No,
they
they
should do
don't.
is dial back the amount of XP that you get for contributing to that contributing to the damage, and dial up the amount you get from spotting damage and other stuff like that that's contributory. Whew.
All right.
I don't really know what to do about this, but we'll go ahead.
Let's run one more game because I'm way too drunk. We'll run a Mikasa game because fuck, who cares what could happen? And my Mikasa record was 63,000.
63,000.
It was. Someone beat it with I think 65,000, but I think they had a disconnect lobby.
What a stud.
Yeah. Look at this bullshit. I'm loading HE. So this will be the last game of the night, people. Mikasa run. Mikasa has great secondaries. My favorite map, Polar.
If only you could actually count this as a battleship, then Porcupine would work.
Right. Oh, I ran a full secondary. Same as my Yubari, though. I ran a full secondary Yubari for 200 matches till I got my secondary kill.
We're like, hey, we don't want.
Yeah, you
you
blanked
I
out.
don't think the people who are in everyone else's faces, even if they can't aim, are really the people who are detracting from the experience.
Yeah. Well, see if you can talk Mark into running with us. Be fun. I don't think he'll hate me.
We were playing this is a game we were clearly winning, by the way. We were playing in arena.
That's
and
right. We can't have anyone freak out there,
Atsu
okay?
and me
Gotta keep our
were
composure.
playing a
Not too
Colbert
far.
and
There's too much to lose. Keep our composure.
Minotaur. And we were both in the Minotaur smoke, which was my smoke. And obviously both of them have absurd rates of fire. And we're just laughing, just giggling like idiots.
Like little schoolgirls.
How ridiculous it is. Yeah. And Mark's like, no one can have any fun.
I'm on the Toronto, by the way. I'm gonna stay on him.
We're all working right now. This is all work, guys. It's very serious business.
That's funny. Toronto's.
It was because at that point, Atsu and I started laughing at Mark, who is like trying to take this seriously, and it's just like, Mark, do you see the absurd amount of damage that is being thrown downrange? I cannot believe that I could not hit that guy at 4.9 kilometers.
Fire on
I am-
Toronto. You put it out.
Very, very sad.
I'm gonna start shooting at Aurora.
I'm gonna shoot at Toronto. Oh, there we go.
Yep. I knew you would.
Well, I am
Shooting at Aurora.
quite one-tenth of the way to the next damage record. Not that I have ever turned in a damage record, even if I know that I've beaten one.
No, only one I turned in was Mikasa, and I know I've had other ones, but I just thought Mikasa was funny.
I don't really like perpetuating the idea that damage is important to the game.
I agree. Because I've been top of my team with 0 damage and like 4 caps before.
There was one game I played with Mark where he played in a PEF and I played. Oh man, I played some really worthless ship, and I at no point did I shoot my guns. And I got in 3rd place for just spotting damage and caps.
I'm gonna turn my attention to this Campbelltown.
Yeah, I'm shooting at him too. But
It's a
you know
Mikasa.
exactly the sort of. You know exactly.
Ooh,
the
I
sort
got
of
his
game
engine.
right now.
And he's on. He damaged con the fire. I'm actually hitting 12 shots. Okay.
I mean, that seems like really good RNG because I can't.
Campbelltown's on
hit any.
fire again, and 2 in caps.
Oh, I hate this ship. This is all your fault.
Oh yeah, it's junk. It's fucking pure junk. But we'll take out this Campbellton and then move to that cruiser and we'll be okay.
Oh, I hit him.
Torpedoes to port.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Hull
Are you
breach.
saying you know what ship is in B?
No.
All right.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
I know, man. I'm sorry, American made. I'm fucking
I
done,
can't
ski.
hit this thing, and it's 2.5 kilometers away from me.
Mikasa is seriously the worst ship in this game, dude. Bar none. I can't shoot at that Wix, so I'm gonna shoot at this Aurora.
I hit him for 0 damage. That is cruel. Right? I mean, like, it's already hard enough.
Aurora's on fire, so she's gonna die here in a second to the Wix.
All I want is for this game to end.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
It's not okay. This is
See this
actually really
walkie-talkie?
frustrating. This is why people who stream professionally, when they see people saying you should play this ship, just ban them.
Just ban them? Torpedoes
Why would-
are out on the walkie-talkie. I like that I had one heal. You should get TikTok just to follow me, dude. You would enjoy it.
But would I enjoy all of the things that the Chinese Communist Party bought?
Well, you
on
don't
my
have to look
behalf?
at all that.
I'm gonna have to pay for it though.
You don't have to pay for nothing. TikTok's free.
No. If they steal my banking information,
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if they do that, you're right. But no one's ever stole my stuff. You don't put any banking information in.
I mean, there's banking information on my phone. That's the whole issue.
Walkie-talkie's one hit.
I don't trust the Communist Party of China.
Ship is on fire.
Holy jeez.
Are you kidding me? They're for the people. I'm just kidding.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, like Soylent Green.
Yeah,
right?
it's made of people.
Well, I am up to 16,000 damage
And that's it. I'm at 27.
on 4. You
I'm the fucking Mikasa Whisperer. See?
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Dude, it's like a game of, it's like a claw game at fucking Walmart, dude. You don't know what the
This is the
fuck's
worst.
gonna happen.
This is the worst. I have 2,200 hit points by the way.
Like, your claw may come down and actually hit the stuffed animal, but is it gonna pick it up? I don't fucking know.
It's 4.7 kilometers. Cannot hit. Cannot hit
Taking the lead.
any shots.
I don't understand
It's so
how
hard.
how this even became a ship.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I'm so upset. I mean, the sad thing is, like, this is a really interesting ship, historically speaking, right? So,
Citadel! Fuck
Uh,
you, buddy! Oh, man, what a fun game. Look at us. We had to pull 5 kills out to take that, man.
oh, I hate this.
Hold it.
I hate.
I had 33,000. Never mind, that's just credits.
Do
A high
you see
cal.
that we barely outscored. Look, the first place player on the enemy team outscored me.
I don't know, man.
You are the only person who outscored the first place player on the enemy team. They have together almost as much experience as we do. That doesn't make any sense.
I agree. Now, I'm willing to keep playing, but it's up to you.
I mean, it's past midnight. I have to be up in like
All right,
7
man.
hours, and I'm
Dude,
working on insurance.
I mean, all jokes aside, I really appreciate you playing with me tonight, man. Thanks a lot, and have a great night.
Well, I mean, there's not much left of it.
Yeah, that's true. It's 12:15, so
It was fun. I'm gonna go fall asleep so I can.
let's see. What did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 and 4 is not too bad for a bum like me. So, yeah, 13 and 4 is not too bad.
So I mean, I'm not all. It's all just about having fun. Mikasa is not fun.
I think she's fun because of how fucking random her shots are, but I get it.
That's terrible.
It
That's
is.
so bad.
Have a great night, man. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you in the Discord, man.
All right.
My chat
Bye-bye.
loves you, bro. So thanks.
I hope so.
Yeah. Have a great night. Peace. And thanks Get a Kiss too for playing most of the night. All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Have a great night. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was TACTICANGEL and most of the night with Get a Kiss Good. And keep on sinking those ships. I'll see you tomorrow for stream most of the day. So I'm hammered and